People don't like to talk about this, but it's true. Every year, thousands of people go missing inside national parks, vast stretches of protected land where cell signals die, weather turns without warning, and the forest swallows sound. Most are found. Some are not. And the ones who vanish completely, those are the stories that stay behind, like embers glowing long after the fire goes out. Tonight, we're telling 3 of those stories. No monsters, no easy answers. Just people who stepped into the wild and were never seen again. Dennis Martin was 6 years old when the mountains took him. It was June of 1969 in Great Smoky Mountains National Park, a place known for its beauty, its mist, and the way sound disappears into the trees. Dennis was camping with his family, laughing, running, playing the kind of innocent games children play when the world still feels safe. At one point, Dennis and his older brother decided to hide behind some bushes and jump out to scare the adults. The brother popped out. Dennis didn't. At first, no one panicked. Children wander. Children? Ide? But minutes passed, then more minutes, and the laughter turned into shouting his name. Dennis never answered. The park launched one of the largest searches in its history, over 1,000 people. Army Green helicopters slicing through fog. Tracking dogs trained to follow the faintest human scent. They searched for days in brutal, terrain-steep ridges, thick undergrowth, sudden drop-offs, and yet nothing. No footprints, no torn clothing, no blood. One searcher reported hearing a scream echoed through the forest, sharp and sudden, before going dead quiet. Another claimed to see a shadowy figure moving between trees, carrying something over its shoulder. Neither lead went anywhere. Rain came and went. Time passed. Dennis Martin simply vanished, as if the forest had decided to keep him. To this day, no remains have ever been found. No explanation has ever fully made sense, and if you stand in those woods long enough, you start to understand why. The trees are old, the ground is uneven, and the silence feels like it's listening back. Decades later, and far across the country, another man disappeared into the green darkness his time, in Olympic National Park, Washington. Eric Lewis was not a child. He was 63 years old, an experienced outdoorsman, someone who knew how to survive in the wild. In July of 2013, he set out alone on a multi-day hiking trip through some of the most remote terrain in the park. When he didn't return on schedule, search teams were dispatched. What they found only deepened the mystery. Eric's campsite was still there. His tent was upright. His gear was neatly arranged, food supplies untouched, boots still inside. It looked like a man who planned to come back. And then, nothing. No trail leading away, no disturbed earth, no signs of a fall or animal attack. Dogs couldn't pick up a scent. Helicopters spotted nothing but endless green stretching to the horizon. Olympic National Park is dense rainforests, steep ravines, rivers that move fast and quiet. You can scream and hear nothing echo back. Investigators ran through every scenario. Injury, disorientation, wildlife. But none of it explained why Eric would leave behind essential gear or why there wasn't even a hint of where he went. It was as if he stood up from his campsite and dissolved into the forest. To this day, Eric Lewis has never been found. And if you've ever walked alone through thick woods, you know that strange, feeling the sense that you're being watched, not by something you can see, but by something that knows the land better than you ever will. Our final story takes us to Yosemite National Park, a place of towering cliffs and postcard-perfect views that hide a darker history beneath their beauty. In October of 1958, 7-year-old Bobby Bizup was camping with his family near Tenaya Lake. Like Dennis Martin, Bobby wandered only a short distance away. Like Dennis, he never came back. What followed was one of the most extensive searches Yosemite had ever seen. Hundreds of volunteers, rangers, bloodhounds, aircraft. They searched trails, cliffs, water, and forest floor. Nothing. Then came something strange. Search dogs suddenly picked up Bobby's scent miles away far, beyond where a child his age could realistically travel on his own. Some believe the scent was contaminated. Others believe Sotinor, Someone moved him. Years later, another child went missing in the same general area and was found alive days later, claiming he'd been taken care of by someone he couldn't describe. That statement was quietly dismissed, but it lingered. Bobby Bizup was never found. No bones, no clothing, just a name carved into park records and a question mark that never faded. Yosemite is vast, yes boot. It is also heavily traveled, heavily searched, and mapped down to the smallest trail. And yet, Bobby vanished like smoke on cold air. What connects to these stories isn't just disappearance, it's absence. No evidence, no closure. No clear line from beginning to end. National parks are often portrayed as safe havens, places where nature is controlled, preserved, understood. But the truth is, they are some of the wildest places left on Earth. They don't care how prepared you are. They don't care how old you are. And sometimes, they don't give anything back. When night falls in the forest, sound behaves differently. Distance lies. Familiar paths twist, and the line between being lost and being gone forever becomes frighteningly thin. So the next time you step onto a trail and feel that quiet settle in around you, remember this: the wilderness doesn't need witnesses. And some stories don't end. They just stop being told.